Good evening, kindred. I am Teranz, and welcome back to more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Sorry, I need to adjust something and also didn't mean to have the exit menu up when I did that, but anyway, last time we went to the hotel, and dealt with a ghost. Ocean House Hotel, that's what it is. And that's the only other thing I have left here right now. So let's go back to report to Therese. Also, I need to adjust something once. All right, there we go. No, wrong button. Hate that. All right. There we go. Let's see. What can I talk about for up? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter now. If I can go through the door.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
All of my cells are intoxicated with you, white mistress.
Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't.
You haunt my dark dreams, but what deeds do I do in your own?
What all swayed kittens do. On hands and knees, you lap up the milk of me. And we purr, kitten, like dragonflies buzzing around frog bellies.
Well, see, it doesn't matter. So your words make me blood crazy and feverish, lost in a remembered life lust.
So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you?
Your sister only receives this treasure.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
You stole the words from my head.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Let's see here. My heart is open, but your hands will not contain your desire.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
Forgiveness, White Dart, but this is for the other only.
Fine, you hold on to it. Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
What deed could I do to amuse the rainy day child?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we?
Nope.
So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
For you, I would face the flame at noontime.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Slashing is now my existence.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
let's see here. I will think of you only as I slash these splatterings.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
We will. Alright, so now we go to a gallery to slash some paintings. This will be fun. Yeah. Let's see here. What do I normally talk about? Magic. I haven't played any. Warzone I haven't played. Sea of Thieves is mostly what I've been playing in my free time. Hey, there's the gallery.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm
Oh?
afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Come on, let's have some fun. Why don't you put me in those handcuffs?
Well, Missy, that's just a natural response that people have to someone in my kind of position. Huh? The risk, the prestige, the authority. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Yes, yes, yes. These words make me feel alive.
Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised how often I hear that in this line of work. It's a uniform, you know. Women just can't get over the uniform.
The chocolate stains are like medals of honor.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, if I continue to engage you in conversation, it's a violation of Code 613.
I'll be your donut shop. Whisper your order in my ear. That's good. I could use some blood. Alright. Hey, look at that. Happens to be a key right here. Crazy.
I smell rancid gray.
Good for you. For experience, I can... There's something at 2 dots I want to write. No. Maybe. Nah, there's nothing really right now I want to raise, so. Cash box. And I need to use the knife. Humanity lost. Oh no. Alright. So Cain slays Abel. Cain is cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. Cain spurns Lilith. What sort of crazy nonsense is happening? Oh. Downside of not being skilled at melee is this fight is going to be rough. Maybe. I'm gonna use blood heal because I could use a little healing. One more hit should do it. And we got 4 experience. Cool. Which in that case, I will raise my perception, I think. I can raise my wits. Or my dex. Yeah, let's get our lock picking up. No, I want the holster. There we go. I'll just leave the way I came. And let me just hold this up. I need healing. All right. I'll do what I can to heal. Alrighty. I don't think blood heal is a violation of the masquerade, but we're just gonna duck off into an alley somewhere and use it. Alright, then we'll go in and feed.
I missed you.
Like sanity missed me. Lunchtime. Almost didn't do that in time. Alright. Up we go. Come on. I feel like there's gonna be too many muted spots here. I'll have to... Well, I can do that myself though, so that's good.
What were you thinking?
The
museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
But...
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I don't know what your lips are saying.
Jeanette claimed you did it for her, but let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes, and I've brought you ghostly bauble and word, sweet darkness.
Excellent! I'll take that. However, there's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
How might this deed be done?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
This is more convoluted than my psyche. I will find her, then we will finish this.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
Done and done. Alrighty. I think I know about how far I'll be getting, so that's good. Alright, so
Souls draped in rotten tatters, and father dances in the dark.
spooky. Oh, I just got shot at, so that's fun. Use. Reload.
Freeze, motherfucker!
You freeze. That was a lot. Let's heal a bit.
Freeze, mother.
Let's maybe aim a little lower here. Load. This guy doing. Hey, good. Buddy shot him. You mean you cannot talk during combat? Hello?
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her designs, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this tongue business. She's crazy! Help!
I may or may not be wanted by the police, so we'll see when we get outside. If I am, I know how to fix it. Yep. Oh god. Maybe. I know how to fix it. Nope. Alright, well, hopefully I don't have to do too much here. Sorry, just need some water because I'm a jerk like that. Let's see.
Lovely evening.
Mm-hmm. Where is my inventory? Here we go. All right. Blood heal. There we go. And we might not be wanted by the police. Nope, we are. Hello?
Terribly sorry about that.
Alright, skip that. Nope, can't increase that. Boo. Let's heal up a bit. See if there's another way out. Not that I can see. I don't. Was there really not another? Nope. Alright. Let's blood heal one more time. And then we are going to find in the only sewer I know exists. Some kind of serpentine. Alright. If we just kind of chill out in here, it's not a guarantee that will avoid the police, but it will definitely help. At least in my past experiences. Let's just blood heal because I'm paranoid. Gonna hide in here. And hope they don't follow and that we're okay. Also, the goal is to just make it into Asylum, but let me check my quest log. No. Looks like we want to try to make it into the Asylum. I don't know if the police are still hunting, which is... They are. Holy crap, get in the sewer. Heal. Alright. We are just gonna duck over here. So police are hunting, which means that they're looking for me. But apparently they get bored pretty easily and just stop caring after a little bit, so if we just stay here and stay hidden, then they'll probably stop looking for us. And then we can just go visit the sisters. Hey, police is giving up. That means we are free-ish. Not trying to feed game. I mean, clearly I hit the button, but... Man, look at all those police over here. It's crazy. What happened? I am not gonna risk feeding off of her. Just because I don't know. I don't know if I can, really. I don't want to accidentally kill her. Let me get this all up.
They're coming.
Are they though? Oh my god, they're the same person.
I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now, I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again. Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me! I wasn't sticking my fingers in anyone's pie, dear sister. Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Teranz. You poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly the way he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about Father. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Teranz. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
From where this hateful quarrel?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Both sides need to cease this conflict.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Become mute both mouths. Cease this quarrel.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down. Blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time?
Excuse me.
No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
You must both learn to live in the same skin.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
If you could learn to join hands, think of the strength you command.
I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
The past is a worn garment. Dispose of it.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
History's shadow need not fall on you both.
Why? How will this time be any different?
Work together and your power will be more than double.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
Dark One, let the light carry more of the burden.
More responsibility? So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
White Mistress, stand not in the way of the Dark One's plan.
But I only do it for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
Run this house as a family and you both may unlive another day.
If she would stop treating me like a child, if she would start behaving like a rational adult.
Was there never a time you looked each other in the eye?
Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart.
You don't really wish to become an only child.
I never did. No, I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree.
Give me the boomstick, Dark One.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue. Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
We share the same sweet madness, daughters of Janus. Farewell.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince, and keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
Oh, there we are, sisters reunited. Because we are just that kind of person. Ooh, 13. Man, I might just wait to get Obfuscate 4 at this point. 13's a lot of experience. Or I could... Perception is 8, firearm... One more and I could bump firearms by a lot. Or lockpicking by... I also increase my dex, which would increase my lockpicking. But I just need to get lockpicking up to 6 or, well, 8 to get most things because of blood buff. Anyway, I will think about this between now and the next episode. And basically, I'm calling the episode here. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe to stay updated with more Vampire Bloodlines.